We're out here at the Boone County Airport talking with Keith Sisson, and you're the
Chief Marketing Officer.
And what's your first opinion of the Harrison and the surrounding area here?
Well, you know, we've been in Harrison now for over a year. It's one of our best performing airports. And what's so great about Harrison is, you know, you have great road connectivity to a lot of the smaller communities that are outside of this area. So I love being able to get land here at the Harrison Airport and drive up the road to Branson, and you know, it's 25 minutes, 30-minute drive. So, you know, that's great. And then also you have, you know, Fayetteville not too far from here, Mountain Home, you know, Eureka Springs. You know, I love the idea that, you know, when our people fly into Harrison, they're so close to a lot of other places.
So for people that don't understand or don't know about the new service here, tell us about it.
Sure. So what we do is we fly one flight a day round trip between Harrison and Memphis, and 2 flights a day round trip between Harrison and Dallas. So what the purpose is to connect people from this community to the nation's transportation infrastructure system. So when you go to Dallas, think about that. You are landing right at American Airlines' largest hub. So you can go anywhere in the world from Dallas, and we can get you there in a couple of hours for about $39. You know, tickets starting out really inexpensively. There are also other low-cost carriers that are operating out of Dallas, like Spirit. It's one of their largest bases as well. I fly Spirit a lot. And then you can also go to Memphis and connect to a lot of the low-cost carriers out of Memphis and get into the American Airlines system there, as well as Delta.
Now, you've been here for a year. Is there any plans for adding to that schedule?
We certainly would like to. You know, one of the big things that we want to do is to build the enplanements to a level where every flight is almost full, and that'll help us validate deciding to add more frequency, because more frequency is always the answer when you have good enplanements. You don't want to go with bigger planes. You want to go with more times of the day, because that way you are able to really get in there and help the passengers with their schedules, because everybody doesn't always have to leave at the same time. You know, so by having extra frequency, you can spread the time of day coverage out from early morning to late night.
And what is your schedule Monday through Friday?
There's 3 flights a day. We have a flight that goes to Memphis in the evening, one that goes to Dallas in the morning, and a midday flight to Dallas as well.
I heard that you may be going to Nashville.
Well, and here's what's really great. The flight here in the evening that leaves from Harrison that goes to Memphis takes a 20-minute stop and then ends its day in Nashville. And then in the morning, that plane starts in Nashville, makes a 20-minute stop in Memphis, and then comes to Harrison. So for anybody in Harrison that wants to go to Nashville, or anybody in Branson that wants to go to Nashville, leaving the Harrison Airport with a 20-minute stop in Memphis along the way, there's no better way to get between Harrison, Branson, and Nashville than Southern Airways.
Okay. So someone out there is wanting more information. How would they do that? Would they contact the Boone County Airport, or would they go to a website?
The best thing to do is go to iflysouthern.com. That's our website. On there, we have all of the telephone numbers if somebody needs to call and ask a specific question. But that's our booking site. It's got all of the route maps on there, and you'll see the connectivity between Harrison and Branson all the way to through Memphis and to Nashville. But that's really something that we're proud of, because we think there's a great connectivity between Nashville and Branson, and this is going to be the best way for people to get back and forth on that.
Okay. That sounds like I need to end the interview there, but I want to know about your planes. Tell me about the seating.
9 seats, the Cessna Caravan 208, fantastic airplane, been in production since 1983, still in production. So one of the few aircraft that has been in continuous production since the early 80s, rolling off the assembly line new every year from Cessna. This aircraft is the perfect aircraft for short-haul aviation. We're able to keep the cost down because the cost of running the aircraft is relatively inexpensive, and by having those costs down, we're able to keep the fares down and pass those fares and savings along to the passenger.
Well, thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. Southern Airways right here in Harrison, Arkansas. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
We want to close this session out. Oh, you have a birthday today, don't you?
I do.
Okay. You can leave now. We have a little something special for you.
Really?
It's little because of the time constraints.
Okay.
Of not knowing.
You going to sing to me?
You want me to sing?
Nope.
I can carry a tune.
I bet you can.
But Dan's going to be carrying in these little cupcakes, which is going to ruin your diet.
That's all right. I worked out twice today already. And he's
This
not
is
going to
Dan.
shove
Happy
him.
birthday, Ann.
Thank you.
You're not going to wear them.
You could have a seat, and Ian can come
Oh,
on.
y'all are very
somebody
sweet.
Somebody will
Thank
have
you. Can I have that?
Yeah, you can have that.
The dog is even saying happy birthday.
There we
Aw.
go. There we go.
That's very nice. Thanks, guys. I take back all the crappy stuff I say about you. No, I'm just
Well, I
kidding.
know. Well, I'm going to
She
give.
doesn't take it.
I'm going to give you stuff, even though you give us.
Thank you.
Crap. You're
Y'all
welcome.
can't see it. There you go.
Will you eat one of those?
Right now?
Yes.
On camera?
Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking, that
You know the proper way to eat a cupcake.
Shove it in your mouth before it falls out?
Make a sandwich out of it.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
You tear the bottom half of the cake off,
Huh?
split the cake in two,
Oh.
then put
What-
the
y'all
bottom
have to eat
part on
some.
the top, and you make a little sandwich.
That's
Do
a
I?
lot of doing. Come on, Dan
Look
Haas.
at that, look at that, look at that.
I like that. Oh well, yeah. That's why you get all the goo. You don't get
Y'all
the
been
goo.
touching that dog a little bit.
The dog is the one that
very
approved the icing.
Y'all get to have some too.
I think
What?
there's a little dog hair on there.
Leave my.
Well, that's it for us, folks. We thank you for.
Good guys.
I guess
Thanks.
we'll leave.
You can leave because you got buttons to push back there.
That's
That was
good.
Dan Haas and my son Ian Reynolds, and we want to thank them for being a part of this
Oh,
little
God.
this celebration for you. Put another one in your mouth.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
good. Thank you.
It's the only way we can keep her shut up. Happy birthday, Ann. How old are you?
I'm 57.
57?
Yeah,
Good
I don't
for you.
mind to tell people I'm 57.
Well, I'm a little older than you, and it gets worse from here on out.
Thanks
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
That's funny. It gets worse from here on out. Thank you. That was very kind.
Oh.